Davenport will have a city primary next week to narrow the field of candidates running for mayor, and one of them is Jason Gordon, who joins us now in our studio. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning. Glad to be here.
We know that you have served on the city council in the past, but what else do you have in your background?
Sure. Well, I started my career working for then Congressman Jim Leach right out of college, worked for him for 4 years, and worked for Congressman Jim Nussle for 4 years. After that, I did government affairs work for our Quad Cities Chamber of Commerce, advocating for the Quad Cities' interest in Springfield, Des Moines, and Washington, D.C., and working to protect the Rock Island Arsenal. And now I'm in the private sector working for an engineering firm. And so that's a little bit. I've got government experience, nonprofit experience, and for-profit experience.
Yeah, lots of government background. So why did you decide you wanted to run for mayor?
Well, I stepped away after 8 years in 2017, didn't really have any intentions of coming back into public service, but just kind of watched the city, in my opinion, just kind of make some errors, some fumbles, if you will, the last couple of years, and thought that the city should do better, and was challenged by some colleagues and friends to say, well, if you think that they should do better, perhaps you're the person that should step back into the arena and see if they can do better.
So if you were elected mayor, what would be the first thing that you would want to do?
I think right out of the gate, I just want to establish trust and show the citizens of Davenport that I'm a trustworthy, transparent mayor that they can approach in any environment outside of City Hall. I think it's important to meet with residents outside of City Hall. City Hall can be kind of an intimidating place to people. That's where official meetings happen and you sit behind the dais. And so I think you need to meet with citizens where they are, not the other way around. And economic development has got to be a close second in terms of priorities. We need to grow our economy, and in particular on the west side of town, where the city's making major infrastructure investments in a new sewer tunnel, basically, to open up thousands of acres to development.
Yeah, and saying that that is one of your priorities, are there any other priorities that the citizens would want to know about?
I think citizens always want their cities to do what cities are supposed to do. They want their streets to be nice, their sewers to work, the garbage to get picked up, the police and fire to respond. So a focus on the basics as well.
Yeah. So what would you say to convince voters to vote for you for mayor, other than the other candidates?
I would say a couple of things. I'd say just look at my track record, both my professional experience and my time on city council, and then ask people. I have worked over the years with dozens of mayors, hundreds of community leaders, business leaders, union leaders. Just ask your friends and neighbors what they know about Jason Gordon. I think you'll hear something positive.
All right. Well, Jason Gordon, we appreciate you getting up early and coming in to share some of your background with us. And we want to tell you that you will hear from the 2 other candidates running for Davenport mayor on Monday, and the primary election is on Tuesday, October 7th.